Hello, this is Steven. I bought authentic Louis Vuitton. Now let's unbox it. Thank you for watching. See you later. First, I want to talk about a few points of this authentic. The first point is about the beige edge. It's really crooked. As we can see, it's much crooked than the top quality. And it's recessed, as we can see. I tried a long time to make it flat, but it soon became recessed again. This side as well. Another point I want to talk about is the alignment on the top of this authentic. We can see the flower on the left side is longer, while the flower on the right side is much shorter. They are not symmetrical. And we can also see a swelling on the top of this authentic. And let's check the top of this top quality. We can see the printing are symmetrical and they are neat and delicate, as we can see. The third point I want to talk about this authentic speedy is the metal on the strap. We can see the left metal is lighter, while the right metal is darker. And when we check even closely, we'll find the font on each of the metal are slightly different. This really shocked me. Now let's check the two bags. First, let's compare the canvas. We can see they're very similar. The canvas is quite soft, and the grain, the color of them are slightly different. The top quality is with a little green undertone, while the authentic is with a little orange undertone. You know, these years, the authentic add more orange undertone to their canvas, and the top quality followed the older version. They are with more green undertone before. The printing of them matched perfectly, as we can see. The only difference is the authentic looks higher. That's because they made this side longer, while the other side, they made this shorter. So if both sides are like this, the height of them will be the same. Then let's compare the size of them. You can see they are very similar. The beige edge of the authentic is recessed in and a little crooked, while the beige edge of the top quality is quite straight and not recessed in. The engravings on the bottoms of them are quite similar, as we can see. But the authentic is always out of shape. Soon after I make it straight, it then turned out of shape, which makes it quite ugly, while the top quality is always in good shape. There are little creases on the beige leather of authentic, as we can see. This kind of little creases can be also found at this top quality. So this is normal. We can find the hidden number 30 at this place and the place, same place on this authentic. The metal on them are different. The metal on the top quality is matte, while the metal on the authentic is shiny. This is the latest design of authentic, and this top quality followed the older version of authentic. This is correct too, please notice. Then let's check the zippers of them. We can hear the sound. It's not very easy to pull. And authentic, very similar. Then let's check the handles of them. The glazing on the top quality handle is slightly lighter than the glazing on the authentic handle. This top quality, it followed the older version of this authentic speedy, so it's lighter. While this authentic is the latest version, it's darker. The stitches on the handle, they are quite similar, as we can see. The stitches on the root of the handles, they are similar too. The color of the beige leather are quite similar, as well as the stitches on the handle. The canvas inside the bags are quite similar, as we can see, as well as the zipper inside. They're quite similar. And the zipper tag, they are both matte. So this zipper tag on the authentic, they follow the older version of authentic. You can see it's different from the zipper outside. This is matte and this is shiny. The stitches inside, they are similar too. There is a code inside the top quality. Well, there is no code inside the authentic. So on this point, the top quality followed the older version authentic too. The latest authentic, they no longer have the code inside. Then let's compare the straps of them. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, the top quality, the color is more closely to the darker hardware of the authentic, where the font of the top quality is more closely to the lighter colored hardware of authentic. I put them on this close so you can see them better. The stitches on the straps, they are quite similar, as we can see. The glazing on the straps, they are different. The top quality is much drier, while the authentic is a little shiny. The top quality followed the older version authentic, which is quite dry. It's exactly the same with the authentic Louis Vuitton I bought a few years ago. Thank you for watching. This is Steven. If you like my video, please give me a like and subscribe my channel. See you next time.